Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to our January 31st, 2023 Global Meditation with the Alchemy. My name is Paula and I'm part of your ground crew. We have other members of the ground crew. You've been listening to Anna Larai. She's also called Ribbons and Our Voice. Her and Christian, our male energy on the ground crew, come to you from Vancouver Island. Sarah Law joins us from Florida. Maria is in Germany, and I live in Montana. And we are your ground crew. And today we get to say an extra special happy birthday to our own beloved Ribbons. Tomorrow is her birthday, and the Alchemy, as well as the ground crew, and I know everyone that's listening is saying happy birthday, Anna Larai. And with that, it's back to Anna Larai.
Thank you, Paula. And what's also exciting is we just passed the 10-year anniversary a few days ago since the Alchemy came through. So we're celebrating 10 years with the Alchemy. I would have never guessed when we started before and how much has changed, but I feel very honored and blessed to work with them. All right, so I have a few announcements for everybody. You see up on your screen, today's the last day for early bird pricing for our Alchemy gathering that we go to in April. And the Alchemy has asked us to put down that it is birthing the next layer of consciousness. And what that means, I can't tell you any more than what it says up there. But if you haven't been to a gathering before, they are deeply profound and lots of fun. And we'd love to have you join us. They've talked about how important this one is and why things are changing. So love to have you join us in Mexico, but there will be no online portion because the Wi-Fi does not hold. We will do an online gathering at the end of October that will be only online, but if you can join us in person, it is so truly worth it on every level. All right, and just want to say hello to Kathy coming in and How and Sean. So glad to have you with us here today. All right, a couple of other quick announcements. So you know that we had the last couple of weeks we've asked you about times, and I'm going to keep them the same for 2023. We're going to keep 2 times, and then next year, late in the fall, I'll make a decision about next year. Okay. All right. So just to let you know, here you'll see it on your screen, that the advanced opportunities, formerly called Full Moon, the next one is this coming Sunday, February 5th at 6:30 in the evening Pacific time. You will receive the recording afterwards, and they're always amazing because they're focused on your personal growth and opportunities for shifting. So I highly recommend them. They're a client favorite, and it's also where lots of the new guides come in, and new guides and new processes. So that is on the 5th of February. And then I don't have a picture, but on Saturday, February 11th, I'm doing my first one-day workshop of the year. And this year I'm doing 4. Last year I did 6 of them. And 2 of them I'm doing as I normally do, and then 2 of them, this first one included, will be co-facilitated. So some of you have worked with Jeffrey Weam, and he's a good friend of mine, and Jeffrey and I are going to co-facilitate a one-day workshop on Zoom. It'll start at 9 a.m. Pacific and go till 3 or 3:30, and you will receive the recordings after. And we're going to be focusing on, the guides have asked us to focus on unity consciousness, and you can find that on my website, sparklesoflove.love. So I hope that you will be joining us then. And let's see here. And then the last thing I had, let me just get this here, is We started this past week the new program. It began on January 25th with Karila, the new Earth's New Consciousness, and it's called The Advancement of Humanity. And it was deeply profound. And she has said that if people still want to join, she is happy to have them join. So we have the recording already ready, and it's would be sent out to you, but you can go into the system and on sparklesoflove.love, and it will be 6 sessions in the beginning of the year and 6 sessions from September to December. And anyone who was there want to comment how it was? The energies are really strong. We all had personal downloads of Nuvination, and there was a lot of sharing. She shared a lot of information, which was really kind of cool. So, all right, just as we're getting started here, I'd also like to welcome Stephen and Vivica, Colin, Barbara Lee, Sunny, Elle, Maureen, and Monica for joining us today. All right, so let's get started with the alchemy. And as always, I'm going to ask you to consciously connect to the light and just see, feel, or sense as we bring in that pure source light. And I'm going to ask everyone to just see, and if you're with us for the first time, you'll see a beautiful golden disc forms. And it's larger than a dinner plate. And just feel or see as that forms in front of you. And as you step upon it, just allow it to bring you up, up, up to the alchemy's field. And here you'll see this beautiful field with long grasses and wildflowers and large trees on either side. And if you look down the field, you'll see the alchemy crystal. It's quartz-like in color and texture, and it's the home crystal and the portal for the alchemy. And they ask everyone to walk or travel down on your golden disc. And underneath the crystal is a large golden platform. So to everyone join here. Greetings, beloved ones. We are the alchemy, and on this day, it is our pleasure to be present with you. We call forth on our beloved ribbons, the one you know as Anna Larai, Christian, Karila, and Mother Gaia to step into the crystal and to connect your hearts, the 4 of you, as we will run our energies through these 4 beings. And see or feel now as we bring forth a purple ray or ribbon, and it comes down and connects with the heart of Anna Larai. And she sends it out from her heart to consciously connect with yours. And see or feel now as a blue ray or ribbon comes down through the heart of Christian. And he sends that out directly to your heart as we form a group heart. And it goes out the back of your body and it wraps around this whole group, listening live or to this recording, until it connects back into your heart. And see or feel now as we send a green ray or ribbon down through the heart of Mother Gaia. And she sends this out directly to each of you. Directly to each of you. And finally, Karila sends a platinum ray. We send a platinum ray down to her, and she sends it out to you to consciously connect with your heart. The platinum ray. And just breathe in and allow the love and energies to flow directly to you. And just allow yourself to receive and expand as this pure source light comes forth for you to support you. Just receive, beloved ones. And see or feel around you, behind you, around the home crystal, that there are 11 rings of angels, Terra crystal angels who come forth and who are here permanently to support this energetic platform. And behind them, in another ring, are the earth animals and the mythical creatures. And another ring of support behind them are what you call the enlightened ones. And finally, behind them are various high council members from across the galaxy who come to be present and support this energetic awakening, support this crystal and our work, and each of you. And we ask each of you now to call on your alchemy guide that you received at the very first meditation of this year. And if you have not received one yet, you can listen to that meditation and a guide will come forth for you that will be here to support you all of this calendar year, all of this time frame. And from this space, with your heart open and expanded, we would invite you to say aloud with us the intentions for 2023 that were co-created with the group of you. And we invite you once a day to repeat these 3 times when you do them. And from your heart space with full intention, because what you are co-creating, what we are co-creating with you, is an energetic intention for 2023. And it has to form in the energetics first before it comes down into the earth planes. So within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And finally, within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And this, beloved ones, is posted on our Facebook page. You are welcome to share it as often as you like, and we hope you have it up in your space and share it anywhere you can. For the more people that join in this co-creation, the easier it becomes, the more powerful it becomes, the stronger the energetic. And just feel as that energy moves out across time and space. And we ask you now, You are connected here to all of the beings of light that are around the crystal. You have created a group heart. And now we are going to ask you to travel on your golden disc. And you are still connected to the group heart and to all of us, to the Bay of Chacala. And this is 90 minutes outside of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. This is where our Mexico gathering will be. We will put the picture back up. And that place you are seeing is the beach where Mar de Jade is, and the ocean and the bay. And it doesn't matter if you don't know exactly on a calendar, on a map, where it is. But set your intentions that you are traveling now to this beautiful place. And this is the home of the Mexico crystal. It is another portal we have. We have the home crystal and many other crystals that we call that are portals for energies that have been opened over the years. And this is the Mexico crystal, here in this bay that continually receives pure source energy, the highest vibrations, as well as the diamond lights, the codes of remembrance for awakening of humanity. But this is where what you call ascension or awakening energies flow, and there are a variety of these around the planet. But this day, as we are celebrating not only our beloved ribbons, but also 10 years of working together, we wish to return here and begin the preparation work for our April gathering. And whether you have decided to join us or not yet, it doesn't matter, for your energy input is important to support the creation of the energetics of the birthing of the next layer of consciousness. So all of you are hovering on your golden disc above this ocean. And only when Analarai arrives, and once the other group is out of the meeting space, only then will Analarai and we move the crystal inward from over the ocean, over Mar de Jade and the space we will be in. But for now, we can prepare the energetics. And this one will be different than some of you have worked with before, because this Mexico and Vancouver Island are the places we've been the most frequently. And so as you travel here on your golden disc and feel these energies, this portal has been open quite some time and has been running fully for some time. We don't do time well. Can any of you tell us when we first went to Mexico? Do any of you know this time? 2016 is, so yes, 2016, and it is 2023 now. And that is almost, by the time we get there, it will be 7 years. Oh, an interesting time that this portal has been open and flowing here in various capacities, fully open for quite some time. So we want you to imagine a large portal here in the ocean, the Mexico crystal, as we call it. And we want you to come and hover on your golden disc around this crystal over the ocean. So if you look down on your golden disc, you are above the ocean. You look in, you will see the beach and Mar de Jade. And if you look out further, you will see more ocean and maybe some whales. And we want to continue this flow, but beginning to set the energies for April. And yes, this is a little earlier than we have done in the past, but it is such an important time on the planet, and we want to hold the highest vibration that we can, and so we will build it in layers as we go. And the first layer, or the many layers, are already present from the other years. So feel now, as you hover facing this portal, it is like a tube of light going down into the ocean from source. And as your golden disc comes up, you are still connected to the home crystal. You are all at the same level around the crystal. And we invite you, should you wish, to place your hands face up into the crystal to receive this pure source energy. We want you to get acclimated to some of these energies before we go any further. So just allow yourself to place your hands in. You are not moving your disc in. You are not going in any further than your hands. You may place them in. Yes, a little bit of the arms is fine. And simply begin to receive. Continue to receive. And as many of you who have been with us a long time know, that often when we begin these and a Larai nearer the gathering, she and Christian will move into the crystal to hold the energetics. But we are too far out to do this. And she is undergoing too many energetic and body changes in these moments to even ask her to do this, for it would be unhealthy. It would be energetically overwhelming and irresponsible on our part. But feel or sense as Karila, the new consciousness, part of the new consciousness who will eventually replace Mother Gaia, her and a council of 12. Karila comes forth and moves into the crystal. And she will hold the energetic until it is closer to the gathering. And we are going to share with you and that in these past few days, Anna Larai has been received a very, very large energetic upgrade, both on the physical and energetics. And part of this is in preparation for the April gathering. But part of it is very personal. And we share the significance that she will integrate for 1 year. For 1 year. And so Karila moves into the crystal, and you still have your hands within it. Continue to receive these energies. And we share with you that during the gathering in April, the energies of nuvination will be flowing completely within the gathering, and all of it will be done from this new vibration, from this combination of the new energies that have never been on this planet and the energies and vibration of rejuvenation. And as we have said many times before, you are not going back to the time of Atlantis or Lemuria. We don't mean to disappoint you, but you are going to something new, something beyond. And when you are ready, if you wish, you may move your golden disc into the crystal, but only as far as that your back touches the inner wall. So you just move in the length or the width of your body. So your back is against the outer rim of the portal. So when you are ready, if you wish to receive more, move in now, or when you are ready, into your golden disc moves forward. And we ask all of you to call on your MAP healing team, your medical assistance and program team to support your energetics, to support you as we do. And for those of you who have worked with us a long time, these energies are familiar. And some of you that are new, these energies are not so familiar. And your bodies may require a little bit of adjustment to allow these energies to flow. And if we have not shared before, the white diamond light flows in all the crystals, in all the portals, as well as all of the other source energies. But at this stage now, all of them are open and fully functioning, and all of them, the white diamond light flows with the codes of remembrance for planet Earth, for her humanity. And we share with you that there is so much more flowing that we will not announce, and you don't need, your minds don't need to know, but there is so much flowing through these portals to assist the great awakening, the shift. Continue to receive these energies for another few minutes before we go on to the next piece that we wish to do. And we ask you now, beloved ones, to slide back on your disc out of the crystal. And you may leave your hands in, for what we are going to do is begin to run some energies and vibrations in preparation for the gathering. And we are going to run them through your physical bodies first to saturate you, and then they will flow through your hands into this crystal portal in Mexico, the Mexico crystal. And you always receive first, beloved ones, always. And so feel now, in preparation for our next gathering, the vibrations of peace. And continue to allow this vibration of peace to flow through you and down your physical body, to fill you up. And it flows through your hands into the Mexico crystal. And feel now as peace continues to flow, the vibrations of love, that energy of oneness. This is not romantic love, beloveds. This is divine love. And just receive this divine love as it flows through you and fills you up with peace and divine love. And now we add the vibration or the energy or flow of what you call divinity. It is that divine spark within you. It is that state of remembering that you are God, Source, that you are everything. And all of these are filling you and moving through your hands into the Mexico crystal in preparation as the next layer for our alchemy gathering in April. And the next vibration and energy that begins to flow is that of manifestation. Manifestation flowing to you and through you, and then into the crystal. And feel now, in preparation for our April gathering, that we bring in the energies unlimited, the vibration of unlimited, as it flows to you and through you and for you and fills you up. And then it moves into this Mexico crystal. And the next layer that we add in this today is the vibration of health, the vibration of physical health comes down to you and through you. And while you are receiving this today, it goes into the crystal in preparation for all of our participants. So peace, love, divinity, manifestation, unlimited, and health are all flowing to you and through you and into the Mexico crystal now in preparation for our April gathering. Continue to receive and continue to allow this to flow through your hands. And know that each of you, as you are doing this guided meditation, as you are with us live or listening, each time you listen, you are adding these vibrations to the preparation energies for our April gathering. And it is really the first time in our 10 years, and we think this is gathering 17 or 18. We would ask one of you to count. And this is the first time in these 10 years that we have ever given you even an inkling of what we want to do. And if we have enough attendees in the human form, for there will be many, many in the etheric, and if the energies line up, which they do, then our intention is this journey of planetary and personal transformation for you with Karila and the higher realms. Our intention is the birthing of the next layer of consciousness. And what happens, beloveds, is when you choose to join us in the physical at a gathering, especially since we have not been able to have them for almost 3 years by the time we do this. You are telling us your attendance and the number that come forth tells us the readiness of humanity to shift, to go to the next layer and the next step. And we thought this time that if you knew what we were wanting to do, that might help some of you, because some of you, your mind needs to understand things differently. And so the vibrations of peace, love, divinity, manifestation, unlimited, and health continue to flow through you and into the crystal in preparation for our April gathering. And we ask you now to take your hands out of the crystal. And feel now, and we ask you to move your golden disc, move backwards, away from the crystal. And see or feel now as the Mexico crystal expands and grows larger. As more source light and energy, as more diamond light, as more frequencies flow into this space. And Karila remains in the center. Holding the energetics. And sense or feel now as Karila begins to flow nuvination through this crystal portal. Just a small amount to start, but to begin to build these energies of nuvination for our gathering. And your golden discs bring you back now to your own, to the alchemy crystal, to the home crystal. And we send you our love and gratitude for being present with us this day. And feel now as Karila gently dissolves that platinum ray and Mother Gaia dissolves the green ray. And Christian dissolves the blue ray in the group heart. And Analarai gently dissolves the purple ray. And your golden disc brings you back to your own time and space. And we have a moment, and we want to know if any of you who have or who have not attended a gathering, if you have any questions for us about the Mexico gathering, or any questions for our ground crew regarding this. We will say to you that should you choose to join us, you will walk away, or maybe you will float away, a new person. You will have changed and transformed in ways we cannot explain to you. For your energy field will shift beyond what you could currently imagine. Are there any questions, beloved ones? And one is saying they cannot join but would like to contribute if possible. We will not be able to do online, but those of you that wish, Anna Larai will tell you the times and you can sit and connect. And those of you that financially that might like to assist someone else, we are happy to arrange that if that is within your wishes. But again, the more people that can join us, the more we can do together. And just as we come to our conclusion, we too want to wish our beloved ribbons the most beautiful of celebrations and days tomorrow. And while she said to you earlier how blessed she feels to work with us, we would be remiss if we did not say how blessed we feel to have her and to work with her. For it is a process of grace and ease that it is our Anna Larai. And we know that when she and Sarala agreed 10 years ago, they would never have imagined where we would have taken them. But there is so much more to come. So our birthday blessings and wishes to you, Anna Larai, and our gratitude to each of you who join us on each and every Tuesday. We look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 6:30 Pacific time. We are the Alchemy. Thank you, everybody. It's Anna Larai. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes. Christian and I are heading out in a few hours, go away for 5 days and celebrate and just have some relaxing time. So, all right, I hope to see and I'm really looking forward to the gathering because I'm going to get to hug people I haven't seen in a long time. So, thanks, everybody. Have a great week. Bye for now.